I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated.
So I have one book, and that book has my name. So it means that that book or this book is
Slow, so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this.
Okay, hello again everyone. Have you eaten your breakfast? I hope that you have. If you have, let's start our second session. So before we start our second session, can I ask you, what have you learned? What did you learn in the first session? In the first session, you did exercise on page 29, exercise A. What did you do? Read the examples and underline the rules. How many rules have we found in the first video? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 rules. So now let's start our second session, and according to our schedule, the second session we are going to learn about Grammar Galaxy 1. What is the unit that we learn in Grammar Galaxy? Unit 4. What is the title of Unit 4? Do you remember? My desk is a mess, and we focus on possessives, right? So we have a possessive pronoun and possessive adjective. Possessive adjective like my, your, our, their, his, her, its, and possessive pronouns like mine, yours, ours, theirs, his, hers, its. So today we are going to do one more exercise about possessives. Okay, so these are the 10 sentences that you have to read, and you have to fill in the blanks. So 10 sentences, 10 blanks that you have to fill using the correct possessives. What you have to read and you have to find what is the possessive that we have to complete. Without any further delay, let's go to number 1. We bought that house last year. So last year we bought that house. It is, what is your answer? It is 1. So here we talk about the noun that we talk about is house, and that house belong to whom? Belong to we, belong to us. So we bought that house last year. It is, so what is the possessive pronoun of the word we? Yes, it is ours with s. Okay, so the first answer, we bought that house last year. So it is ours. Ours means it is our house. We don't want to say our house, we say ours. Okay, let's go to number 2. This car belongs to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So Smith is the name of a woman and a man and a woman. So this car belongs to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It is 1. So we talk about one car, right? And that car belongs to how many people? Belong to 2 people. 2 people is plural. So we have to use this car belongs to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It is theirs. So the answer is it is theirs. It means that it is their car. But we don't want to say it is their car. We can say it is theirs, because we mentioned the word car already. Okay, and that car belongs to 2 people, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Let's go to number 3. I saw John drop this pen. You know, drop the marker. I drop it. Okay, so I saw John drop this marker. I think it is 1. So we talk about the noun pen, and this pen belongs to whom? Belongs to I or belong to John? I saw John drop this pen. It means that that pen belongs to John. So what is the possessive form of the proper noun? I think it is John's. So J-O-A-N and then apostrophe S. So the answer, I think it is John's. But remember, there are 2 answers. You can say I think it is John's, J-O-H-N apostrophe S, or you can say, so John is third person singular he, right? He, possessive pronouns becomes his. So you can say I saw John drop this pen. I think it is his, or I think it is John's. Both are correct, don't worry. Let's go to number 4. This book is blah blah blah. It has my name on it. So I have one book, and that book has my name. So it means that that book or this book is mine. Now let's go to number 5. My brother and I made that chair. We made that chair. It's 1. So who made the chair? I and my brother. So my brother and I made that chair. It's ours. Ours here, it means I and my brother. Now let's go to number 6. Excuse me, this phone is blah blah blah. You forget to take it. So maybe this person is in the restaurant or is in somewhere, and then when that person leaves the table, he or she forgets the phone. That's why someone say, excuse me, this phone is blah blah, you forget to take it. It means that this phone is yours. Let's go to number 7. Her sister drew the picture. Drew is the past form of draw. Draw, drew, drawn. Her sister drew the picture. It's what? So who drew the picture? Her sister. Her sister is he or she. She, right? And if we talk about the possessive pronouns, it's hers. So we have 3 more. Number 8, 9, and 10. Let's go to number 8. The little boy shouted, give the ball to me. It's blah blah blah. It's what? It's mine. Give the ball to me. It's mine. It means that it is my ball. Let's go to number 9. That's blah blah blah. We bought it last night. So it is similar to number 1, right? We bought that house last night. It is ours. And this one, that's ours. We bought it last night. Now let's go to the last one. The bikes are blah blah blah. So they ride them home. The bikes are blah blah blah. So they ride them home. They here refer to people. How about them? Them here refer to the bikes. Okay? So they refer to the people and them here refer to the bike. So the bikes are theirs. The bikes are theirs, so they ride them home. It means that all of those bikes belong to one group of people, to those people. And those people, they ride them. Them here means the bike home. Ride the bike home, it means ride the bike to home. But the word home, we don't use the word to. Example, I go home. I don't say I go to home. Okay? So ride the bike home, it means ride the bike to home. But we cannot say to because the word noun we cannot use to. I go home, not I go to home. So the bikes are theirs, so they ride them home. So now we have finished our exercise A. Let's read again. Can you read number 1? Very good. We bought that house last year. It is ours. Number 2. Very good. This car belongs to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It is theirs. Number 3. Yes, I saw John drop this pen. I think it is John's or I think it is his. Let's go to number 4. Very good. This book is mine. It has my name on it. Let's go to number 5. Excellent. My brother and I made that chair. It's ours. Let's go to number 6. Very nice. Excuse me, this phone is yours. You forget to take it. Let's go to number 7. Yes, her sister drew the picture. It's hers. Let's go to number 8. Very good. The little boy shouted, give the ball to me. It's mine. Let's go to number 9. Yes, that's ours. We bought it last night. And let's go to the last one. Yes, the bikes are there, so they ride them home. So now we have finished our exercise A, our only exercise in our session 2. And that is also the end of our video. But what have you learned today? What have you learned? So today we have done 2 exercises, right? In Hangout we did an exercise on page 29, right? Page 29 of our Hangout book. And in the second session we did one more exercise about the possessive. And tomorrow is Thursday, and according to our class schedule, what will we learn tomorrow on Thursday? So tomorrow we learn about Hangout and we learn about grammar. So exactly the same to today's schedule, but it's just today we study hang out in the first session and grammar in the second session, but tomorrow we will study hang out in the second session and grammar in the first session. So please prepare these two books and please try to do your homework and classwork and submit to your teacher, send to your teacher, and your teacher will correct them. And see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.